Bro, it's your 5th day in Sin City. Don't you think that it's time to leave?
Hello everyone, that's your gambling athlete Anton. And yes, it's our 5th day in Vegas and we are leaving tomorrow early in the morning, which means tonight I need to go to bed early, slow down on liquor and late gambling, but at the same time, we have a busy day.
No line today. Thank God. Maybe it's too early.
We had another brunch at Wicked Spoon and went back to the room to start preparation to visit our first show. Bob Marley Hope Road is a live show celebrating the music, message, history, and life of Bob Marley, located at Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino. I want you to take a look at the next few pictures and ask for your opinion, guys. My wife is crazy about pictures. We do hundreds of them during our vacation trips, maybe even thousands. She's not a picky person, but during our vacation, I need to pass through a certain limit of photo shoots during each day. Amount can vary, minimum 3, maximum has no borders, so she tells me what to wear in case she would like use me not only as a photographer, but as a model. So, this was my look for the whole day. I don't know how this can match Bob Marley's vibe, but I silently obeyed. Please compare both great men on the pictures. We still had around 30 minutes before the show, so I decided to gamble a little bit.
Let's see what these balls have. At least something. Yes, we have our tickets, we will go.
And this one is for nobody a dance.
I see nobody dance here.
This guy has his arms folded like this. Oh, you know what? We never teach them how to dance like Jamaican people. Put up your hands like this. Make a neck like this. Make a wine like that. Make a neck. Make a wine. Make a neck. Make a wine. Sit on the train, make a signal the plane. Sit on the train, make a signal the plane. Sit on the train, make a signal the plane. Sit on the train, make a signal the plane. Watch Mary Grace, watch Mary Grace, watch Mary Grace, go Mary Grace, watch Mary Grace, watch Mary Grace, watch Mary Grace, watch Mary Grace.
It was a nice performance. At the end of the show, I was a Rasta myself, ready to move to Jamaica. After that, we returned to our room, took some rest and went visit the oldest casino on the Strip. It was opened on December 26, 1946, followed by a 3-story hotel on March 1st, 1947. Ladies and gentlemen, when we think of the Las Vegas Strip today, we think of a neon-soaked skyline, a city of towering glass and billion-dollar spectacles. But if you want to find the true heartbeat of this desert oasis, the place where the modern Las Vegas was actually born, you have to look for the pink. I'm talking, of course, about the Flamingo Las Vegas. Opening its doors on a rainy day after Christmas in 1946, the Flamingo didn't just open a casino, it opened a new era. Before the Flamingo, Las Vegas was largely a town of Old West dusty motels and sawdust floors. But the visionary and notoriously volatile Benjamin Bugsy Siegel had a different dream. He wanted a junior-sized Taj Mahal, a place of Miami-style sophistication, tuxedos, and palm trees in the middle of the Nevada sand. There is a legendary romanticism to its name. Some say it was named after Siegel's girlfriend, Virginia Hill, whose long legs and penchant for blushing earned her the nickname the Flamingo. Others say it was simply a tribute to the exotic birds of Florida. Whatever the origin, that name became synonymous with a kind of dangerous glamour that defined the mid-century. It wasn't an easy start. The grand opening was famously disastrous. The hotel rooms weren't even finished, and guests had to sleep elsewhere. Siegel himself didn't live to see the resort become the powerhouse it is today. He was gunned down just 6 months after it opened, yet the Flamingo survived. It thrived. It became a playground for the Rat Pack, a backdrop for the original Ocean's 11, and the first resort to truly understand that Las Vegas wasn't just about gambling, it was about the show. Today, as the oldest continuously operating resort on the Strip, the Flamingo stands as a vibrant bridge between the past and the present. From its lush wildlife habitat, where real Chilean flamingos roam, to the iconic neon plumage that lights up Las Vegas Boulevard, it remains a testament to the idea that in this city, style is permanent. So, here's to the Flamingo, the original pink oasis, the house that Bugsy built, and the legendary landmark that reminds us all that Vegas is and always will be fabulous. Returning to flashy style and glamour, I decided to surprise my wife and bought 2 tickets to RuPaul's Drag Race Live Las Vegas. It appeared that Miriam liked the show a lot and had been watching it before. So let's dive into the atmosphere of wigs, long nails, long lashes, and extravagant dresses. Step into the Flamingo Las Vegas, where the sequins are blinding and the wig glue is holding on for dear life. RuPaul's Drag Race Live has officially turned this historic showroom into a high glamour battlefield where losing is the new winning. Since its 2020 debut, the production has served over 1,000 shows, proving that drag is now more permanent in Vegas than a questionable buffet choice. Directed by RuPaul and choreographed by Jamal Sims, the show feels like a lost season of the TV series squeezed into 90 chaotic minutes. The 2026 cast features heavy hitters like Asia O'Hara, who hosts with enough charisma to power the entire strip. You'll see icons like Ginger Minj and Jada Essence Hall, proving that being a pageant queen is actually a full-time cardio workout. Recent fan favorites Morphin Love, Dion, and Plain Jane have joined the roster, bringing enough shade to lower the Nevada desert temperature. The show features original music like Losing is the New Winning, which will inevitably be stuck in your head for the next 3 to 5 business days. Expect reveals where outfits disappear faster than your savings at the blackjack table. The Vegas pit crew dancers are also on hand, providing enough shirtless choreography to make even the most stoic tourist thwarp their fan. Unlike a local bar, you don't tip the queens individually here, as it's a full-scale theatrical production, so keep your crumpled single dollars for the valet. The audience even gets to vote on the winner of the final lip sync, which is the only democratic process in Vegas where everyone actually leaves happy. Be warned, the drinks at the Flamingo showroom are priced as if the ice cubes were carved from crown jewels. If you sit in the front rows, prepare for the splash zone of flying feathers and the occasional judgmental glare from a queen in a 40-inch lace front. The show is technically all ages as long as your child is at least 18, because they might leave with a significantly improved vocabulary of queer slang. It is a jubilant, confetti-filled celebration of charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent that ends with a standing ovation and at least one person questioning their own heterosexuality. Ultimately, it's a glittering reminder that in a city built on illusions, drag queens are the only ones honest about wearing a mask.
Anton, can we move to the gambling part of your video?
It's crowded tonight here in Cosmopolitan. Tonight we have our last cigar and our last gambling session. We'll see how well it goes. Hopefully we'll get lucky in our last night. It's gonna be big. One more time. One more. One more. One more. Not bad. Yeah. We'll go elsewhere. We changed the machine, but the game is the same. That's the small one. One more time. One more. At least something. We went further on our journey and now we move to a different machine.
And that was the beginning of the end, because I broke my own word. I said to myself that I will stop playing right after I finish my cigar. But that night I was running so good that I decided to stay, and I've lost a good portion of my winnings. I grabbed my wheel and saved $541 in net profit for that night, which is not bad for the micro betting strategy that I chose.
What's up, everyone? Leaving Vegas today. Woke up at 4 a.m. in the airport right now. This is our final session. Let's see how well it goes.
It's time to calculate how much liquor Anton drank during this trip.
One bottle of tequila, 6 martini espresso cocktails, and 2 beers. Not bad.